what's up, y'all? This is your boy Wavy, aka Mr. Da Vinci, and this is the B2B podcast interview segment where we are talking to brands and businesses around in the local area, and we be just, doing a shout out to get them some attention, get them get their name out there and everything, because that's what we doing right here the most, is making sure that everybody's able to get a voice out in this city of Rockford and any other place just like that. You hit us up. We're going to be at service to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm here right now with Miss Fabbie Williams, you know what I'm saying? She already got a name out here, but this is what the point of it. It's like, it doesn't matter if you just started or you've been here for 20 years, if you need us, we right here, you know what I'm saying? So I want to have her introduce herself. You go ahead.
Yes, thank you for having me. First of all, I'm happy to be on B2B.
Yeah.
And my name is Fabbie Williams, and I'm the CEO and founder of FAB Dance and Fitness Academy, which is located downtown Rockford, serving all ages when it comes to dance and fitness.
Oh, okay. And, this is really all kind of like it's about telling like your origin story. So kind of like, where did it all come from? Did Fab just come from your name, or is there like a meaning behind it, stuff like that?
There's definitely a meaning behind Fab. Everybody think it's because of my name is Fabbie,
yeah.
But Fab stands for fun and beneficial. So dance is very fun, but it's also very beneficial, teaching discipline, giving you different accolades to different languages, like doing different styles of dance. And then also the same thing with fitness. Fitness can be fun. You can do dance fitness, you can do yoga for fitness, whatever you like to do, keeping it fun, but it's also very beneficial. So that's where the name of Fab originated from, but then it's also, of course, me, Fab.
Right. And how long have you been running your business now, as far as how long has the LLC been open?
So we've been open since 2021.
Okay.
So we're in 3 years right now. My studio has been open since 2021 of November.
Yeah.
So we usually do our year anniversary show every November to celebrate that. And it's been amazing. We've been 3 years strong.
Right.
It's been 3 years long.
Good.
But it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing.
I'm glad to hear that. Because, there's always that stigma they try to put on those businesses that they only will last like a year. But it's kind of like, if you're able to know like what your purpose is and put the work in, you're able to keep going, I feel like, especially
Absolutely.
if you're able to get the communities like backing and stuff like that.
Yes, absolutely. I think that, the thing is about, especially with dance studios statistically are said to be closing down between their first and second year. So with me beating that stigma, also being the youngest dance studio owner in my city, also being one of the only black dance studios in my city, I just feel like God is in control, and He knows that we're breaking barriers, and He knows what we got going on, and He's been keeping us, sustaining us, and like you said, the community backing us.
Right.
We've won Best Fitness Center and Gym, Best Performing Arts, Best Yoga and Meditation. So we have our community support, and I just want to give a big shout out to Rockford for that.
Yeah.
People say statistically Rockford don't support.
Shout out for that one.
But shout out Rockford. Shout out Rockford.
Shout out to 815.
Yes, 815, and I'm a Rockford native.
Yeah.
So I was born in Rockford.
Yeah.
I was raised in Rockford till I was in about 5th grade, and then I moved and later went on and to Atlanta, Georgia, to where I was really able to get that good sauce. You know what I'm saying? That southern sauce. It's just a little different feeling, different vibe. And I've always wanted to come back to my city and bring back what I saw there. I saw black girls doing ballet. I saw black girls doing tap. You know what I mean? And I'm like, when I was in Rockford, we was doing hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to go to like West Middle School or Auburn High School, which they are exposing students to all styles of dance through their Kappa program.
Kappa and all that.
But
West Auburn 09, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can figure out my age off of that.
Hey, we ain't telling nobody that. Do the math.
Right, do the math. I ain't gonna tell you. So with like doing like seeing that like influence from like Atlanta and bringing it here, I feel like a lot of time periods that's the same thing I had when I would go like travel and I would see stuff in Atlanta and I would see the way they did things and be like, man, we definitely could bring it here. I could see it. So with that, like, what was the like adversities that you felt like you had to get over to kind of like get to the space that you have right now?
The first adversity was believing in myself. You know what I'm saying? You have to block out all the fear, and you're your biggest critic.
Yeah.
So I would be like, I don't know how I'm going to afford a dance studio. I don't know how I'm going to recruit people. I don't know. You will drive yourself crazy and away from your own dream. So I tell people, first and foremost, you got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And I had a very supportive family that was always like, you can do it, you can do it. And I'm like, okay, if they believe in me, then I need to, start believing in myself a little bit.
Right.
Then the other adversities were like finding a space that's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Finding a space
This
that's
is a
perfect.
very nice space.
Yes, we're downtown Rockford,
Yeah.
It's crazy because I was looking for a space for about 3 months. And I was like, everything you see, you kind of be like, yes, this is it, this is it. But you have to really feel. I've been manifesting my space, my location since I was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Since I was 12 years old, I always knew I wanted to have a studio downtown. I used to say that. I didn't know exactly where, but I knew I wanted to be downtown.
Right.
And I knew I wanted to have windows. So when people are walking by and
They
riding
can see
by,
that.
they can see that.
Yeah.
So all the spaces I were going to at first, it wasn't giving my dream.
Yeah.
And I was going to, being in Rockford, space is very important because I want to serve everyone. We serve people of all races, of all ages. So I had to be somewhere where they're not like, oh, this is on a bad side of town, or oh, this is too far away to
and
get black
stigma
girls.
we definitely do have in Rockford,
so
especially from outside, people that
absolutely
that aren't from here.
Absolutely, some of the dance studios that are just on the other side of town might not be as accessible to some of the people who I've always wanted to work with, which is, young black girls and introducing them to these different styles. So I was thinking about all of that. Those were all different adversities that I were facing, but I just kept looking, kept pushing. It was really serious. And then, you have the people who say things like, oh, why did you move back? You have different people that start with the doubt, you know what I'm saying? So those are just some of the different things.
You back in Rockford.
Yeah, why you come back? Why you didn't do something here? But everyone knows in business, you go where the need is.
Exactly.
You go where it's scarce, and that's how you're gonna make it, and that's how you're gonna bubble, and that's how you're gonna be different and stand out.
Yeah, that's like a conversation on niches,
yes,
it's like when you look at it, it's like when you're looking at dance is like an industry. It's not just teaching, teaching the girls or teaching somebody how to dance and how to do a dance move. It's teaching them how to be a choreographer, or it's teaching them how to be like that. What would you say as far as when it comes to niches in your market of dance?
I would say it's so diverse. We're diverse. We get booked for churches. We get booked for schools. We get booked for gospel award shows that are worldwide. You know what I mean? We get booked for the Ice Hogs game. So just the fact that we can go anywhere and we can blossom anywhere and we can be the entertainment for any event. One of the events that was really nice for me, I think my dancers did an African dance for an African birthday party for a lady in DeKalb, Illinois. Okay. So it's just, we can do it all.
DeKalb,
we can bring it all. Yeah, we can really give it all, and there's no limit. Even with us serving in fitness, serving seniors, we do chair yoga. So people be like, oh, I haven't came down there yet because y'all be doing too much. We do it all. We can sit you down in a chair and have you ready to lose 40 pounds in the next 3 months. You know what I'm saying? No matter how old you are, no matter if you have an injury, no matter what, FAB is no barriers.
So tell me what are all the services that FAB offers?
That's a lot. That's a hard question. So let me get my thinking cap on. Break down. So we have the kids dance. I start kids at ages 3. And right now it's mainly focused on girls, but if we got a group of boys or if we got a boy that wants to do private lessons, boys are always welcome here as well. Okay. But we start with the kids, ages 3 to 18, teaching them jazz, ballet, tap, hip-hop, modern, African, lyrical, all styles of dance. And that is our main thing that we're known for. Yeah. Then we're known also for the fitness. When it comes to yoga and meditation, we were voted best for that 2 years in a row. And also as the best fitness center in general 2 years in a row. So we're known for our fitness. So shout out to Rockford Community Votes for that. And that's when it comes to the fitness. So it goes from chairs exercises all the way to yoga, to cardio, to HIIT fitness, which is high intensity, traditional jumping jacks, cardio, calisthenics. We don't have necessarily weight benches or treadmills or anything like that just yet, even though we are expanding, looking forward to getting that going. Ellipticals. Yes, getting those ellipticals and things in there. We're going to get there very soon, but that's where we are. And then I also am a distributor with Herbalife, which is a company that has been around for over 40 years, serving slimming teas, weight loss products, weight gain products, health products, multivitamins, skincare products, hair, nail, everything.
Marketing, man.
So so that's the wellness part of it. That's like one of the main things that got me involved in personal training, actually. Becoming a distributor of Herbalife kind of drove that for me. And then I sell smoothies, natural smoothies, fruit smoothies. Yes, and I love to do it my way because, a lot of times the healthy drinks are expensive. The healthy food is expensive. So we even have moments where we'll do an Eat Fab segment where we're doing healthy food. And one of our best known is pickled subs, which one of my dance moms bought that to us, cutting out the bread, getting all veggies, We do it all. We really do it all here. We even go into artistic development. So with our students, they're not just learning dance. They're learning about speech. They're learning about, how to do an introduction, how to properly speak at an audition. So it's full circle. We even also offer free tutoring to all of the students here enrolled at FAB. So we have some volunteer tutors. Me, myself, I completed all the way up and through high school, got my diploma. So we offer tutoring to our students here as well. So we're just here to bridge the gap than anything. Young entrepreneurs, we also help entrepreneurs start their businesses. One of our most successful business that has been started underneath our umbrella here, Little Lady Boutique. I'm rocking her lip gloss right now. But it's accessories, kids products, and different things like that. So FAB has also helped her build her business, help her and her mother learn marketing, help her and her mother find different pop-up shops that are for kids and different things like that. So FAB does it all.
Okay.
We really do. We do travel as well. So one of the main activities that we did this summer was taking a girl to Disney World. I only had one student sign up, but we still went. She performed. She was the only student there who was one child representing her dance studio, so she got a lot of clout for that. They were telling her how brave she was, but we went and we represented Rockford very well in Disney, and she was able to perform in Orlando at 2 different amazing places, Epcot and Magic Kingdom. So we're doing big things no matter what it is. We're doing big things.
That's definitely what's up. I usually like to ask this question because it's kind of like a question to kind of tell for your clients, right? What has been like your the best kind of clients, and then like the worst kind of clients, like maybe not the best situations that you had with somebody, maybe due to a miscommunication or something,
All right, that's a good question. I think that the best client for me is someone who believes in the mission. Like, you gotta roll with the tide sometimes. Like, you might not understand why your child is doing 5 performances in 1 month, but when she looks at her resume and when she goes to audition for these companies like Disney and Nickelodeon, she's gonna be able to stand next to the next girl and knock her out the park. So rolling with the tide, understanding that everything we do here has a mission, has a reason, and it's value. You know what I'm saying? And I think that those are the best clients, the parents who are willing to invest, the parents who are willing to travel. You know what I mean? The parents who are willing to do that. Even my fitness clients, the clients who are willing to just trust the process. I've had clients who come in and they can't do 5 jump ropes in a row, and now they're doing 20 in a row. Now they're doing 100, because every client that come here starts with 100 jumps every session. So whether you do it in a row or not, it's not about that. It's just about building yourself up to be able to do it. So just people who are willing to believe in the mission, believe in yourself, and understand the process. And my worst client, I would say judgmental. Judgmental, sometimes people don't want to do certain events. Or they're like, nobody's here. They performing for us. We're the parents. You know what I mean? Judgmental as in fitness clients too. Like, you won't do a fitness class because you're afraid of being judged. You know what I'm saying? Or you're the type of person that goes into an environment with the other adults and you're talking about them or you're laughing at them. So judgmental people, like, I really hate that, because with me being raised in the South, like, people can be themselves. Like, their hair be all crazy, they dress all crazy, so I come from such a broad background, you know what I'm saying? And when you have that judgment, it makes people lose their confidence. It makes people feel uncomfortable. You'll go somewhere and feel like you're not fitting in just because people are so vocal about their opinions. You know what I mean? So
trust me, I know about that one. The
judgmental clients are the ones that are the worst.
And that's kind of like with it too. It's kind of like the communication, because I feel like if they communicated with you a little bit more, they'd understand more.
Especially when it comes to financials, you know what I mean? Like, say I'm not a money hungry person, and if you have a child that's passionate and talented, we're gonna do something with that child. We're gonna make something happen with that child. She might not be here every day, all day. She might not be in every program, but we can help you in any way. Nothing will stop FAB. Nothing can stop FAB, because we believe in opportunity for all.
Oh, okay. That's what I love to hear, man. I love to hear that you're able to give for the community.
Yes.
But you're not trying to just give everything away for free, because the game's got to be sold and not told.
Yes,
you know
it got to be sold. And you got to know the value of your business, too.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, when I first came in the game, we were $100 a month. So that's $25 a week, and I'm keeping your child for 12 to 20 hours a week. That's not realistic. You know what I mean? With them also learning a skill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then with us winning best this, with us winning best that, with us being so booked, you know what I'm saying? That's not $100 a month service. So we recently did up our prices last May to $200 a month, which is $50 a week, which is normal community, like community center pricing and different things like that.
Yeah, so you didn't just base it on like what you want to have in your pocket.
Yeah.
Kind of base it on like what a regular community center. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what are you gaining? Because a lot of times at the community center, you're not learning a necessary skill.
Yeah, they're just babysitting.
They're just babysitting, or they're keeping different activities going on. They have a game room. They have, these different things. But with FAB, you're experiencing things. You're being exposed to new things. And you're building your resume. At the end of the day, if you really want your child to be an artist, if you really want your child to start somewhere and have a good foundation, that's what you're building, and it's worth it. And it's way worth more than $200. Another thing with me moving here, I get a lot of flack because in Atlanta, the type of programming that we're offering is $500 a month. The dance school I went to voted best every year in the city. Same caliber, same vibes, same styles of dance.
Right.
Same, mission, goals, values. It's $500 a month.
Yep.
But with us being in Illinois and in different places, in Rockford,
nowhere near to
it's not there yet.
I'm not gonna lie. You look at the map. Rockford and Atlanta got like the same geographical signs. Like
very similar.
Atlanta ain't that big.
Yeah,
it's just a very big name.
Yes,
and they like imagine throwing in every single neighborhood of Rockford into Rockford.
And you got to think about that.
And Roscoe and Belvedere.
You got to think about that support there too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Black people is driving the Benz, the Lamborghinis, the Teslas.
They definitely are.
So that's the difference.
3-wheel
and I tell people you got to see
be banging the music like it's a motorcycle.
For real, you got to see it though.
Yeah,
are black kids here seeing that?
No,
they're not seeing it, so they don't believe they can.
The only time they see it is in the street, and that's the problem. Is like you shouldn't be. It shouldn't be only when you.
No, we have to expose them to that, and that's why I love what I do, because you have to be the example. You have to be the change you want to see.
Yeah.
We want to see black young entrepreneurs. We want to see black entrepreneurs in general.
Yeah.
We need black people to start coming and starting businesses.
Exactly.
We don't need everybody. Like, everybody's moving away and starting their businesses. Yes, great job. All power to you. But we need people in our community to see these things being done right here.
Exactly.
And yes, I don't plan to stay here for the rest of my life.
Right.
But I want to be someone that came from here that showed people it can be done here, it can be done there.
Yeah, and you got established here.
Yes.
You got set up to where, you just had to go to a bigger market where, there's maybe 1 million or 500,000 in a populace, instead of where, we only have 150,000, but that's still a good space to get started.
Yeah.
So, going with that, as far as to kind of end it off, I want to kind of get people to kind of know where they can find you and everything like that.
Right.
So if you want to go ahead and shout out your social medias, phone numbers and websites and everything, you can go ahead and
all right, yes, sir. We can be found at FabDF815 on Instagram and TikTok, and you can follow me, Fabbie Williams, on Facebook. Fab is Fab on IG. Fabbie on TikTok.
Yeah.
And we're also on YouTube at Life in the Fab Lane, because it's crazy. It's the Life in the Fab Lane. And we also are located downtown, 115 North Wyman Street, Rockford, Illinois, 61101. And you can come check us out. Call me, text me, 815-552-0161.
Yeah, there we go. And for all you parents, this right across the street from District, so you know you be going out there to party.
Yeah.
You know exactly where it's at.
Come on down.
So, but yeah, I want to thank you so much for coming and for allowing me to come in here and set up over here with the fire and everything.
Yes.
Like, because we about to be doing this mobile, so I'm really trying to set up doing like this where I'm able to come to your spot and show people
B2B is coming to
yes,
you.
Exactly.
Coming
show
to
where your
you,
spot is at.
wherever you at.
Exactly.
I appreciate you for having me.
Oh yeah, thank you. And this right here is called a B2B segment, and we are out. Thank y'all, Rockford. Y'all have a good one.
Love you,